Mach 1. Look at this vintage Ford Mustang.
I went back to everywhere I went that day.
Oh, did you? Oh, man.
So, you know, someone took it and didn't turn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So you racing the Mustang today, too, or? Might as well. That's sweet.
Did you get my call?
Ready to go.
Backing out early, just gonna touch the guardrail 77.
No time for this small bar, doesn't want you to know how slow it can go. Again, racers, if you've not been to Irwindale before, I like this hot rod. Look at this thing coming down the return road. Again, if you've not been to a regular, legitimate drag strip, you've not raced at a legitimate drag strip, please come to the tower. We want to help you avoid the problems we're seeing on the starting line and with the cars turning right in front of the other cars. Again, remember racers, right lane has the right of way at the turnouts. Whether you get there first or not, left lane, yield to the right lane. If you're not sure where the starting line is, look for the sign that says stage here. If you have to look out your side window at the Christmas tree, you are too far forward. And if you're looking at it through your rearview mirror, you've already passed it. Do not make U-turns on the track. You're going the wrong way. If you brake your vehicle while you're on track, pull to the guardrail on your side of the track and come to a stop. We will tow you off. Chevrolet Bel Air. Get ready to go. 55 was the year the V8 ushered in full production. Although it's not the first year of the V8 for Chevrolet, the 265 V8 was the one that got them into the modern era of performance. This one definitely does not have that 265 cubic inch V8. Full stage. 660 and 104 miles an hour, 660, 104. And if you believe that, I've got swampland that, no, never. All right, Mike into line. 220 air, 1.9, 60 foot. Pop the wheel up in the air as he makes the shifts. Not the quickest way down, but he goes 745, 105 miles an hour.
I love Crown Vics.
Let's see what happens. He gets the win. 10:05 to a 10:13, 64 to 69. The guy in the GMC says, I'm not taking the chance. He's a cop. Gonna take on the 4-cylinder Mustang. Yes, 4-cylinder turbocharged Mustang. You're in the right lane. You can buy it right off the showroom floor that way. Turbocharged, 311 horsepower. Out of the turbo 4-cylinder. To put that in perspective, the Shelby GT350s in 1965 and 66 had 306 horsepower. This 4-cylinder's got more horsepower, is faster. Here in the right lane. Take on the Ford Fairmont left lane. Three-stage lights lit right lane. Left lane's inching forward. Full speed. Here we go. Corvette with nitrous, supercharged Ford, and
The guy right behind me.
to an 862. look at this vintage Ford Mustang. Stan Chersky left lane with his 57 Chevy sedan delivery. This thing is sweet. Taking on the one of the first Mach 1s. This was the last of the big body Mustangs. After this model went out of production, the Mustang 2 came about. And actually, the Mustang 2, as much as it's been maligned, is the savior of the Mustangs. Line goes red for Chersky. Mustang gets there with a 957, a 916 for the Chevy. Nova over 54 Chevy back again here in the right lane. Pulls out the win. 781 to an 808. 83 to 89 miles an hour. He had to make up 0.2 of a second deficit on the reaction time, a 1/10 deficit at the 60-foot mark, but by the halfway point, he was out in front. Vintage Challenger. Here we go, right lane. Look at this. This is the original Challengers. Taking on the 1965 Malibu. The original Challenger came out in 1970, stayed in production until 75. Spins tires hard, so he can the right lane, but the left lane got the traction he needed. It goes 789 to a 924. Supra here in the right lane, Challenger left lane. All right, pre-stage lights lit. Got to move up, light all 4 lights. Left lane stage, right lane, inching forward. There we go. My money is on the Supra. Supra through the lights, 704 to a 934, 104 miles an hour to 86. Lambo back again and taking on the Tesla. The world's biggest 4-door golf cart, left lane. Tesla pulls away with a red light. 291 red to a 501 green. 18 wise for Tesla. Goes 713. The Lambo 860. And the Lambo costs more. Alright, we got a little computer reset to do. We'll get back to racing in just a moment. Over the left lane, good mountain climber. Taking on Fast Yeti. Watch this Challenger. If he can get the power to the pavement, he's going to pick the front wheels up in the air. So watch him carefully. Challenger The Hemi Supercharged Challengers go away completely after this season. Chrysler, in their infinite wisdom, under the tutelage of Fiat, the Fix It Again Tony guys, have canceled the Challenger and Charger lines. No sense having a car people want to buy. Oh, he gets all out of shape. Has to back out of it. Spun the tires hard. Right on the hip, the tires were spinning. GMC chasing. GMC on the brakes early and gets the win. It was 11:48 to a 12:26, but that was a off character race. Lexus here in the right lane. All right, Lexus pulls up. He's staged, ready to go. Green light, 381 reaction time. 3.3 seconds to travel for 60 feet. 6.8 at the half track point. He goes 10:56 at finish line, 67 miles an hour. The bike is back over the left lane. 263 reaction time. Hitting the gears, popping the front wheel up in the air, and then through the lines of the 716, 104 miles an hour. Slowed down by a mile an hour. Here comes the Killer Bee. Watch this machine. If he can get the power to the pavement, this bike is going to be low ET of the day. Let's see what it can do. Miles an hour. 506, 138. Told you this guy has set low ET with a 506, 138 mile an hour blast. Lights begin to drop. She slips the clutch and off she goes. Yeah, it has trouble on the ship, so she's not going to have the run she was looking for. 950, 52 miles an hour. All right, beautiful. 1968 Camaro. All right, Camaro getting ready. Ford introduced the Mustang in 1964. It took Chevrolet till the 1967 model year to bring a challenge to the Mustang. Camaro was more customizable. Another no-time run coming your way. Again, racers, if you want a no-time run, you must go into lane 5. No-time runs out of lane 5 only, you will get a pro tree. If you want a pre-amber tree, you will not get no time. And you run through lanes 1 through 4. This one's a 67 Camaro. And how do you tell the difference? The easy way. See the wind wings on the front door? 68 doesn't have it. 68 also has side marker lights. The 67 does not. Camaro moving up. March Madness series. Stan Chatwood getting ready to go. Barracuda. Barracudas were introduced 2 weeks before the Mustang in 1964. Nobody noticed. Those Barracudas had 14 cubic feet of rear window. $1970 mode, too far forward, come on back. Got a stage with the front wheels, not the rear. Miles an hour. 68 Mustang. Hold on, we still have a car on track. Barracuda going slow down to the finish area, the shutout. And makes the turnout now. Time goes 6:08, 110 miles an hour. Dave Crawford coming up next with his beautiful Camaro. Crawford also be one of the announcers here at the Irwindale Drag Strip. He'll be here this weekend. Put together this Camaro. This is his third time out with it. Sorting it out, gonna get it ready to go. This is a 1969 Camaro, last of the first generation Camaros in Hunter Orange. Goes 647, 106 miles an hour. Now, we got a little bit of stuff out there to mop up. It'll take us a quick second as we get ready for this beautiful Nova. Second generation Nova. Says it's a B gas car. B gas is a class they run in the Heritage Series for NHRA. Beautiful. Look at the paint job on this machine. Rob Udell getting ready to go. 1960-67 was a body redesign for the Novas. Chassis stayed the same as the first generation, but the bodies were completely different. It was a 2-year run on this body style. But the base engine was still 153 cubic inch 4-cylinder. Miles an hour, 553, 125, second quickest and fastest vehicle out here. Dad still has it with his motorcycle at 5.0.
I got you neighbors.
Getting the tire good and hot. Gonna set the extended trailing arm, not as long as Thaz was. Just a hot bike. Motorcycle out here for 503. Let's see how this gentleman can do. Moves up. And it'll be a no time run for this rider. Doesn't want you to know what he can do. Going to be part of the match racing. Match race guys don't want to let the competition know what they can do. Can't tell you. This one's got the Shelby badges on it and the wide body kit. Carroll Shelby, better known for the Cobras in the GT40s. Modified Mustangs beginning in 1965 for Ford, the GT350, and the GT500s. Stan Churchky left lane, unoriginal, Mark 1, here in the right lane. Mustang and Ford have reintroduced the Mach 1, and it has replaced the GT350 from Shelby. Shelby original GT500s now. Little shot. 8 seconds to 6:07. Churchky napping on the starting line with Chevy. And the Mustang gets the win, 969 to a 918. Stan could not make up the difference in reaction time. A BMW. Ring money with you over the left lane. Let's take on this one quick Tesla. It's a 7.0 car. BMW's going to get the win light on a 705 to a 737. Miles an hour. Hemi Charger and the Hemi Challenger over in the left lane, getting ready to go. Both of these cars out of production at the end of this year. Fiat, part of a company called Stellantis now. Gets there first was 838 to an 881 GMC. Take on this white and red ouchie. Audi, the Audi goes 699, the truck goes 1005. Beautiful, first generation Challenger over the left lane. Lexus here in the right lane. Red Challenger, backwards stripes, rally wheels, looking cool. Challenger shuts down the Lexus. For that, here the right lane Mustang left lane. That's fantastic. Ford has been produced 1953. This is 1 year of production. There were no 1983 Corvettes. Goes 647, 108 to an 834 at 90.
Stand. Supercharged Challenger. 700 plus horsepower over the left lane, right lane, maybe about 3.5. 350. Stock the Mustang, 311. Stock the Challenger. Challenger goes 584 to an 830. All right, racers, if you want a pro tree, come out of lane 5.
626, 99 miles an hour. Nissan 240SX. It's a no time vehicle. So what you know what you can do. Second generation 240SX. They're powered by a 2.4-liter double-overhead cam four-cylinder. And so the Japan were actually turbocharged. It might be one of those upgrade machines. But it's a no-time machine, not to be able to tell you what it runs. Through the lights with a excellent run, but I can't tell you what it did. Doesn't want you to know. Motorcycle back again. And we got both lanes with bikes. Shalice here in the right lane. We'll take on the right or left lane. Ram pickup truck over the left lane. This is one of those high-performance 4x. Going to take on the Nova, third generation Nova here on the right lane.
Someone in there? Oh yeah. Yeah, this thing is crazy.
300ZX here in the right lane, and the sheriff is over there. Here come the fuzz. Here come the fuzz. Now, you may have a car that can beat the Fords. You may have a car that can beat the police Chargers. You may have a car that can beat the Ford Explorer police cars. You do not have a car that can beat the Motorola. Nope, Z, you're too far forward. Don't, get it back. 747 to 446 p.m. The top car is going to shut down the sports car. And he's got the wind lights on. 910 to a 988. Mustang's a pair getting ready to go. Mustang introduced April 1964, the only pony car to stay in production since introduction. And Camaros, Challengers, Barracudas, Camaros, Mustangs, they're all pony cars. They are not muscle cars. Because of the body style, engine makes no difference. They may be muscular, but they're still pony cars based on the body style. Always have been. Occasionally you see a Mustang or article about Mustangs and say, well, it's a muscle car. No, it's not. Public introduction of the Mustang was at the New York World's Fair in 1964, and I was so old, I was... 633, left lane 637. That's the fastest side-by-side today. 116 to 118 miles an hour. Camaro and BMW getting ready to go. Full stage, here we go. Red light, left lane. 690. Little Honda Mordor in the right lane, taking on the Supra. The Supra is a joint venture between BMW and Toyota. It's got a 2-stage turbocharger, a 6-cylinder inline engine, 4-cylinder front drive, 6-cylinder rear drive. That is one quick car. How do you get a BMW reliable? You make Toyota partner. Full stage, both cars. Here we go. 752, 101 to an 838.77. All right, he got whatever was wrong with the car on his first burnout fixed, he thinks. Let's see if he can make a run with the Acura left lane. Acura Coupe, the little Integra, getting ready to go. The luxury performance line of Honda. It's sputtering as he hits down track. Not going to be the run that he was hoping for. Those 956 and 70 miles an hour. Junior Dragster here on the right lane, the future of NHRA drag racing. Now, you may call this a kiddie car, but I can tell you it is anything but. Underneath the skin, every tube replicates that of a Super Comp dragster. The engines in the back are single-cylinder, but they can put out upwards of 60 horsepower. Racket picking steering, disc brake. Erica Enders, 3-time Pro Stock National Champion, started in Junior Dragsters. Her Junior is on display at the NHRA Motorsports Museum. Sean Bellemere, Double B Funny Car Champion. The Junior goes 903, 74 miles an hour. How fast will you drive it at 10 years old? That's how fast these youngsters can go. Track so far today, 5-0 on his first pass. Let's see what he can do this time out. He's got a problem. He backs out of him. 690, 60 miles an hour. Rider getting comfortable. Got an engine forward. Brings the RPMs up. He's ready to launch. He's staged. 506, 150 miles an hour. I believe that is the fastest machine on track so far today. 506 at 150 miles an hour. Passenger window. Later on, they called those hard tops. But if you read the brochure for the 1955, this was called the hard top. 606, 112. I believe that's his best run. Dave Crawford over to the left lane, getting ready to go with his third generation Camaro. You'll hear Dave on the PA system for Match Race Madness coming up this weekend, or next weekend, Father's Day weekend. He'll be out here. An hour. Mustang getting ready to go, 1968 model. 67 and 68 had the same basic body. The difference was side marker lights. Were required in 1968. They go 6 flat, 115 miles an hour. All right, blue machine over in the left lane, getting ready to go. Sings for a 650, 108 miles an hour. All right, Mopar getting ready to go. Porsche going to take on the sweet 6-cylinder Fairmont. Oh, and the Fairmont goes red. They said he couldn't do it. He did it. He left too soon. 4:09 reaction time in the red. The Porsche gets to the finish line first, 877. The left lane, 12:33. Someone stomped on this Camaro. It's got a chop top. Going to take on the Challenger. License. The back of the car, it says, "Vengeance is mine." Well, let's see if he's quick enough to get by this Challenger. That was green. Gets there first with an 846, 2912. Stancherski back up with his 1957 Chevy sedan delivery. Challenger over the left lane. check the track just to make sure everything's all right. A lot of smoke coming from the back of that Camaro. We want to make sure that nothing is out there to make things unsafe. There were no windows on the side other than the doors. That is a solid piece of metal wrapping around. And in the back, instead of just the top of the glass moving up, when they turn the latch, the whole hatch comes up. Challenger over the left, right up, pick the front wheels up in the air. Jersey has a gasser 55. Spins the tires. Stan Chersky drives by him. The Challenger's in line. Spun the tires. So race to the run. Chersky goes 65 Pontiac. Take it off. Fifth generation Corvette. Purging the nitrous. That cloud in front of the windshield, nitrous oxide, he's purging out of the lines, get the air out. I've always thought purging the nitrous out the front of the car was a waste of good nitrous. Run the purge line to the driver's helmet. Make them happy. Old school Pontiac. All right, guys, back them up. Pontiac Tempest over the left lane, not a GTO. Take it on the fifth generation Corvette. Purges the nitrous once again. Through the lights, smoking 638 to 653. And we're going to be checking the track for not only the smoke issue, but
It's very moving. We got one car coming in right now, gonna put in some work at the burnout. applause right there. Big round of applause. Big round of applause.
BMW dead.
So we go to south and here in the right lane. I see overhead cam 4, so you're not sure what's in it now. It's got big. 605, 114 miles an hour. 605, 114.
I think I want to look at that seat this weekend. Sit in it.
Oh, yeah, that's coming up next.
How fast is it going here? Oh, wow, that's good. That's fast.
gets there first, 890. The Pinto still going, still going, still going. There we go. 670 left lane to a 655 both. And a back again. Old school Model A hot rod pickup truck. Taking on the Dodge Charger.
Oh man.
Don't let it get away from you.
There you go.
You're going to need to add a tail light if you're running after dark. Junior crew, you're going to need to add a tail light if you're running after dark. To sell it, but he turned down a solid offer for $500,000 for this machine. It is probably the last Pierce motorcycle left in existence that runs. Carl's accelerating, look at that. He's pedaling. He's bent over the handlebars to cheat the wind. He's also creating his own. Headed down track, carburetor Carl. Believe it or not, he left too early. He red lit. It said it couldn't be done. At the finish line lights, 23:36 at 31 miles an hour. Back out again, and that's a decent run. Motorcycle coming up here in the right lane. Everybody's doing burnout, getting ready to go over the left lane. Left side-by-side motorcycle lane. All right, pair of bikes going side by side. Our first motorcycle side by side run. Watch the left lane though. Right lane moves out first. Left lane chasing. But the right lane gonna get the win. Left lane slowed down. 7:30.
Yeah, I don't know where the guy is.
Yeah, I mean, this guy over here is going over and talking to him. Let me go. I should go film that.
Okay.
You could just let this run. Yeah, it's on.
Yeah.
Let me check the battery. Oh yeah, you're good.
All right.
Just let it run and I'll be back.
Well, okay.
Put your hands together for it. It's not many people that are brave enough to ride something like that. Sedan delivery. Dodge Charger, here in the right lane. First of the Dodge Chargers could have got 1970. The American-made Challenger went out of production about 1975 to 78, somewhere in there, and replaced by a Mitsubishi Challenger. At that point in time, Chrysler and Mitsubishi had a working relationship. The Challenger was Chevy trying to keep up. Gets the win. Goes 862 to an 871. Honda here in the right lane. Cadillac left lane. Carburetor Carl coming down the return run. Trying to keep it running. You can catch Carl at Industry Hills. The race indoors now. miles an hour to 808.